Hi there, it's Mike Thornton from Pro Tools Expert, and here is the promised little tour of my studio cupboard to keep the noise of the computer down to an absolute minimum. So you can see there a little cupboard built out from the wall. It's a timber frame with a half-hour fire door. So we come in here, we take a look, and as I open the door you'll hear the noise come up. So what we have here is my shelf with my 888 on it, with a couple of other cases, one for my shotgun mic, and the lump here on the left hand side is my 002R. And if we come down to the bottom here, you'll be able to see my Mac Pro sat on a shelf, and next to that is some eSATA drives, and then sat next to that and to the left is a little Mac Mini that's also acting as my domestic file server. All of that is sat on a floating shelf so that the vibration of the computer doesn't go through the floor, and there is a little bit of ventilation. There is an access point down to the left here which comes out through the foam next door, because in the corner here we have some foam, and going right back to the wall that's full of rock wool, so that's also acting as a really good bass trap. And so although we've got shelves with cases stored on there, those shelves don't actually go to the back of the cupboard, so there's a nice airflow for the hot air to rise up through the cupboard. And then at the top here, just behind this panel here, is an outlet, and that comes out to this area here, and then there is ducting going up across to the roof, and on the end of a very long ducting is a fan which is pulling the air out of this cupboard and straight to the outside world. And then we've got an inlet duct here, the one on the right hand side. So because the fans are sucking the air out of the cupboard, that inlet is simply will naturally draw fresh air in, and again that's through a very long duct to the outside world, so we don't get any external noise coming into the studio. So we have ventilation, and so we can keep this computer cupboard full of hot kit nice and cool, because the fans are pulling the air straight out of this cupboard, so the hot air isn't coming into the room. So again, if I shut the door, nice squeaky hinges, you can hear that the noise goes away. So a very simple solution to keeping the computer safe, not too hot, but also no noise coming from the computer.